Hello, so my name is Victoria Holmayansky, and I'm making this video as an application to the health and nutritional coach role. So without further ado, I am good to get into more of the questions. So first of all, it asks why I'm applying and interested in this position. And honestly, I've been in healthcare my entire life, whether it's been from a CNA to a rehabilitation aide to a behavioral tech. I just think it's been really interesting and cool to kind of delve more into a holistic and natural side of the healthcare field too, where people kind of focus a little bit more on preventative factors and other solutions and treatments than just pharmaceuticals and surgery and things like that. I think it's really cool to see the way that people can improve things with things like diet, exercise, stretching, so many other possibilities that kind of exist out there. And that kind of goes hand in hand with the experience of my wellness-based practice, like latest experiences and all. Because I was applying to physical therapy schools, and to get in, you need a certain amount of clinical hours in rehabilitation settings. And so that kind of ranged from, whether it's outpatient to inpatient, you're working with so many other interdisciplinary roles and professions. And so that was really cool too, to see kind of more of those functional and wellness-based professionals as well, where it's like you're working side by side with acupuncturists, chiropractors, massage therapists, and even other aspects of the rehabilitation team like OTs and SLPs, not just PTs. And I think just seeing the way that everyone had so much to contribute in their own respective fields, and seeing like a lot of the quick or even long-term solutions and progress that so many of the patients made was just really, really interesting and very cool to see. As for my top strengths, I would definitely consider myself empathetic and a good communicator. And so I think those are incredibly important, not just in healthcare, but in general in any people-based field. And I think that being an empathetic person just comes with understanding another person, where they're coming from, their story, maybe their likes, interests, dislikes, reading people's body language a little bit better, and understanding like how to lead a conversation, how to tie people in. And I think that goes hand in hand kind of with good communication, where it's important to have that good communication for anyone. It's like whether you're talking to your patients and clients, your coworkers, your supervisors, everyone kind of just needs that solid foundation. And so I think it's just really great also just to be able to have the communication skills to be able to develop strong and easy connections and quickly as well, along with relationships and building rapport, so that you can honestly make people feel more safe and comfortable, especially if they are in like a clinical setting. I think that's really important. And as for the last question, kind of focusing more on professional and personal development and what motivates me, I would definitely say that I'd focus a little bit more on education. And I think it's so cool just to see, and interesting how I've grown over the past years. I'm only 22 now, and even how I've grown since high school to my undergraduate degree to now pursuing my doctoral degree. I think it's very humbling and cool to see just in general how much academia can teach you, how much more knowledge you can always get. And not even just in a school setting or an academic setting, but also within, all of my previous roles and jobs and experiences, whether it's been volunteering or work. And I just think you can never have enough knowledge or education. And so I'm really appreciative of all the opportunities I've been able to kind of go after and foster, because I just think it'll make you an even better provider no matter what. And having that foundational knowledge to also be able to explain to people why you're doing what you're doing, not just to back up your interpersonal skills, I just think is so important and really helpful for this type of field. So thank you again for letting me apply for this role, and I'm really looking forward to hearing your response back.